collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Welcome to another episode of the Rob Report. I'm Robert Brown. How you doing today? Well, we got some good news today. Some exciting news that's going to really bring the President Donald Trump down. Man, justice turned down Trump's appeal in Dreamers cases, which pretty much means that the kids shouldn't have to worry about being deported. Now, we need to go a little step further and take care of their parents. Pretty much those who've been here at least a decade should be, and they have children, should be able to stay here in the country. Now, let me go ahead and go through this. Now, I know some of you people, you right-wingers, going to get upset and things like that. Let's just, come on, let's just face the fact, all right? None of us came here naturally. Well, the Native American Indians. And I can go into the different shades of a Native American Indians, and a lot of Native American Indians were black. That's another story. Okay. But the bottom line is, this is from the New York Times, and it basically says, Washington, the Supreme Court on Monday rejected an unusual request from the Trump administration to decide whether it was entitled to shut down a program that shields some 700,000 young undocumented immigrants from deportation. The court decision not to hear the administrative appeal was expected, as no appeal court has yet ruled on the issue. In other words, I ain't waste my time trying to hear this mess. The court's move came amid a complex political battle over immigration generally, and the program at issue in the case, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival, or DACA in particular. The program shielded people who were brought into the United States as children from deportation and allows them to work. The status lasts for 2 years, but is renewable. In September, the Trump administration announced that it would shut down the program on March 5th, but two federal judges have ordered the administration to maintain major pieces of the program while legally challenges move forward, notably by requiring the administration to allow people to enroll in it to renew their protection status. The administration did not seek stays of those court orders, and they will remain in place for the time being, allowing much of the program to survive beyond the March 5th deadline. So for now, they can stay. They can stay. The nerves of us. Most of us came here from, like I said, a lot of people came here from another country. Some beyond their will. Some came for another opportunity. And just because you found a way to go through Ellis Island and get through the citizenship doesn't mean these people shouldn't get an opportunity to find some path to citizenship. The case at the Supreme Court was brought in California by 5 sets of plaintiffs. They include 4 states, California, Maine, Maryland, and Minnesota. And Janet Napolitano, the president of the University of California, as Secretary of Homeland Security in the Obama administration, Ms. Napolitano signed the document, made me want some ice cream, signed a document that established the program in 2012. In January, Judge William H. Alsop of Federal District Court in San Francisco ruled that the administration had abused its discretion and had acted arbitrarily and capriciously in rescinding the program. Judges Nicholas G. Garifas of Federal District Court in Brooklyn issued a similar ruling this month. The judge acknowledged that the president had broad powers to alter the policies of early administration, but they said the Trump administration justification for rescinding the program did not withstand scrutiny. The administration had argued that the program was an unconstitutional exercise of authority by the executive branch, relying on ruling from the United States Court of Appeal for the Fifth Circuit in New Orleans concerning a related program. The Supreme Court deadlocked 4-4 in the appeal of that ruling. The judge said the two programs differed in important ways, undermining the administration's legal analysts. They noted, too, that Mr. Trump had issued a conflicting statement about the DACA program. Both judges issued nationwide injunctions, ordered the administration to retain major elements of the program while the case moved forward. Such nationwide injunction from judges in individual cases, which have been used to block executive actions in both the Obama and Trump administration, have been the subject of much commentary and criticism. The judge required the administration to accept renewal applications, but not new ones. And they said the administration need not allow existing participants to return to the United States after traveling abroad. That's cool. And they noted that the administration retained broad powers to make individualized decisions based on national security, public safety, and other factors. The administration appealed Judge Alsop ruling to the United States Court of Appeal for the Ninth Circuit in San Francisco, and the court put the appeal on a fast track. In an unusual move, the administration also asked the Supreme Court to grant immediate review, leapfrogging the appeal court. The procedure, called certiorari before judgment, is usually typically in cases involving national crisis like President Harry S. Truman, seizure of the steel industry, and President Richard M. Nixon refusal to turn over tapes to the special prosecutor. In a brief urging the Supreme Court to deny review, lawyers for the University of California wrote that it had been nearly 30 years since the court granted certiorari before judgment with the benefits of the Court of Appealing rulings on the question presented. In a second brief, lawyers for the four states wrote that no national emergency warranted use of the unusual procedure. Since 2012, the DACA program has allowed hundreds of thousands of young people to receive deferred action, work authorization, and other benefits, they wrote. The district court preliminary injunction only partially and temporarily restores the situation that existed before the petitioners abrupted the decision to terminate the program, and only for the individuals who have already received deferred action under DACA. Petitioners are entitled to a prompt appeal. The brief said, but there is no imminent deadline posing critical threat to the public interest of the sort that might justify bypassing the normal channels for that review. In the administration brief, Solicitor General Noel J. Francisco told the justices that an ongoing violation of federal law being committed by some 700,000 aliens requires the Supreme Court to act, but he did not ask the court to stay Judge Alsop's injunction while the case moved forward. Mr. Francisco wrote that an immediate stay would interfere with the administrative goal of an orderly wind down of the program. Who freaking cares about your administration goal? Who cares? The bottom line is this. The kids. They're kids. Kids who are looking for a better life. A lot of your grandmothers and a lot of your grandfathers came here as kids. What if they would have kicked them out? Well, they found the way to get in this country. Oh, they made it easy for them. And a lot of reasons why it was more easy for them. But for Hispanics, from blacks from other countries, it's not that easy. For Muslims, for Arabs, I won't say Muslim because not all Arabs are Muslims. But for Arabs, for any other body. So the bottom line, I'm happy that this is a stay for now. But the punk behind Republicans and the punk behind Democrats need to stop that mess and get in there and come up with some kind of bill. I understand Trump supposedly did this to force them into the Senate to come up with a bill to fix the situation for good. Or he said he'll fix the situation for good. And lately, I'm not good about the things that he fixed because it never goes to the upliftment of and the betterment of these people that are under the DACA program, it always went to the detriment. Seeing like detriment is a normal thing for those of color under this administration. Now, I'm not pulling the race card on here, but it looked like it needed to be pulled. All right, because other than that, I don't see anybody else having a problem come to this country. And as the president has said out of his mouth, why we can't get somebody from Norway? Let me tell you something, nobody from Norway wants to come here. They got a living wage. They have health care. They have everything that we don't have. Education. The whole 9 yards. So it's a done deal, baby. I mean, this is temporary. It's not a 100% deal. The bottom line is the Republicans and the Democrats need to go get in there, stop acting like butt wipes and knuckleheads and a bunch of kids, and go out there and get something done for the betterment of these people. Not talking about throwing them out, not talking about kicking them out, and come up with some kind of plan to deal with people who come here and commit crimes. A wall ain't gonna do it, Doc. These people are going underground, Mr. Trump. Underground. So let's see you build a wall underground, bruh. I'm Robert Brown with the Rob Report. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Hey, if you like the content and if you like this particular video, please like it, share it. Also, if you want to become a patron, you can click the link below and become a patron. I'm no Don Lemon, thank God. So again, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're over 1,500. We're on the march to 5,000. Please click the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can know exactly when I put a new video up. If you like the content, hit our Patreon account up. A few bucks to get a brother a cup of coffee, maybe a hot dog and a soda from 7-Eleven. Even though I don't need